Your hair is in the phase where you feel like there's nothing you can do with it. Everyone around you is telling you to cut it, and now you don't even know what to do with your hair. My advice? Keep going. And I'll show you exactly how to keep going with these 5 tips on how you can overcome the awkward phase. Before we begin, let's really define what the awkward stage really means. The awkward phase will usually come around the 6-month mark of when you're growing out your hair. Your hair is too short to wear it up, but it's too long to style it any other way. Trust me guys, you'll know that you're in this stage when everyone around you is telling you to cut your hair. And the first tip I have for you guys is to cover up your hair. 99.9% of the time I was in the awkward stage, I would either wear a hat or a beanie. But I think one is actually better than the other. Let me explain. So when I was growing out my hair was in the awkward stage around winter time. This meant that I wore beanies a lot. And I think beanies are a better option because they're able to completely cover your hair, while hats only covered the top of your hair and left me with the awkward, weird looking wings on the side. However, this is all personal preference. If you think you look better in a hat, then rock a hat. But the main idea for this first tip is to cover your hair somehow, some way. Tip number 2, time your hair growth perfectly. When looking at the overall process of growing out your hair from short to being able to put it into a bun, it took me around a year to be able to put it in a bun. So for example, let's say you wanted to go through the awkward stage around wintertime so you could wear beanies more often. And let's say you're starting from 1-inch hair. On average, your hair will grow about ½ an inch per month. And the goal is to hit 6 inches of hair because that is when you can put it into a bun or just style it to make it look good. So if this is you, you'll want to start growing out your hair between April or May. This means that by June you'll be at 2 inches, August you'll be at 3 inches, which you're getting pretty close to the awkward stage. But then you get to October and it'll be around 4 inches, which is officially when the awkward stage begins. And during this time you'll notice that the weather's starting to get a lot colder, so you can pull off beanies now. Then December, you'll be around 5 inches, which is the middle of the awkward stage. And let me tell you guys, this month is when most people give up. But I'm telling you, if you just push for 2 months longer, you'll be done with the awkward stage and you'll be able to rock out your long hair. Tip number 3 is to just own it. Yeah, you got awkward hair, so what? Own it. Now, I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I definitely didn't own my awkward hair look. But the reason I didn't own it was because I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't watching videos like this on how to properly grow out your hair or how to get past the awkward phase. So that means I didn't own the look because I didn't know why my hair was looking so bad. And somehow and for some reason I kept growing it out and I was finally able to make it out of that awkward phase. But for all of you guys watching this video, own it. Because you guys have the knowledge now that I didn't know, to know that just in a few months, you'll get past this stage, so you might as well enjoy every part of the hair growth journey. Plus, anytime I see a guy out on the street or something rocking the awkward hair look without a hat or a beanie, I have mad respect for him because I know what that's like, and I think it shows a lot of confidence. Because like I was saying, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know you won't be in this stage forever. So enjoy it and don't care about what anyone else thinks. Tip number 4 is to use bobby pins to your advantage. And this is mainly for the guys that started growing out their hair from an undercut or any sort of cut where the top of your head is longer than the sides of your hair. When you try styling your hair, the sides obviously play a huge part in how the style looks. So bobby pins will help your sides stay in place and make your hair look more professional because it won't have your sides sticking out. And to do this, just take a small section of your hair, take a bobby pin and insert it inside that strand of hair, slide it in against the direction of your hair growth, then flip it back to secure the hair. Then just repeat the process on the other side, and now you're able to style your hair to look more professional. Tip number 5 is to use facial hair as a distraction. If you can grow out facial hair, do it. Not only will this distract yourself when you're in the awkward stage, but it will distract others as well. Let me explain. Instead of people coming up to you and telling you how ugly your hair is, they'll start to notice your nice looking beard instead. And they might not even mention your hair. But what if you're like me and you can't grow facial hair? Guess what? That's no problem. All you have to do is get something called a beard filler for like 20 bucks on Amazon, and it's super simple to use. You literally just paint on a beard to your face. And in my opinion, it looks super realistic as well. But let's say you have super patchy spots in your beard, the beard filler will automatically make those spots look a lot fuller and thicker. And that, my friends, is the 5 tips I have for you to getting past that awkward stage. If you want to continue to level up your hair, I'll give you 2 videos right here to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one.